Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, I hope you're doing very well. I wonder if I'm having a good holiday, I really hope I am. It is the final episode of this sort of mini classic football shirts haul that I've got for you. I don't actually have any more classic football shirts, sort of big parcels to open, so this is going to be the final one until hopefully they have another 20% discount sale soon. I was hoping maybe an end of season sale, but that clearly didn't materialise. We've shown 2 shirts so far of the 3 that I bought. They've been pretty much the same shirt, just a different colour. We have 1 more to go. Is it going to follow the same pattern? Probably will, won't it? But you never know. So let's just see what we have got. Now, I haven't shown you the card yet. In fact, it feels a little bit bigger, actually. Okay. They're now doing postcards. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. So you've got the Ronaldo on there with that sort of famous hairstyle. And that's kind of... How poignant is that? I'm actually on holiday as this video goes out, and I've got a postcard. How strange. Is there anything else in here? Trading cards? Yes. Oh, we have Ronaldinho. We have a very Brazilian theme going on here. Ronaldinho, maybe my favourite player of all time. Possibly. There we go. So a very Brazilian theme. Is there a Brazilian team in here? Maybe, I guess. It's possible you don't know who this is. So there is the shirt. And then there's a little bit more of it going on. So it's not blue again. It is red in colour. And it looks like a slightly different design, which is great. Because I don't think people will be too excited if it was the same shirt 3 episodes in a row. So, where are we going? Let's look at the back, as we always do. Well, the approach of the back and the rear seems to be pretty similar to the other stuff. Very, very plain. So you've got now just a red body with the white sort of trims. Doesn't have the sort of banding going down the sides. You have, I think, maybe a little bit of a thicker collar there. So let's just hide the tags and bring it round to the front. Now, I'll admit straight away that this shirt already feels just a little bit more premium, a little bit better. Partly because these sort of 4 squares are no longer sort of those embroidered sort of heavy-duty ones. These are just plastic transfer-ons, so it'll be just a little bit better to feel when you're running around. The capelli is also now transferred, which is great. The opposite, though, is that the club crest is... It feels like it's kind of transferred on, but it has that sort of weird felt part of it a little bit, and then also some sort of rubberized effects going on there. So it's this 3D detailing, which is great. And then you have the design, which is definitely different. It seems to be a more contemporary styling going on there. Not really anything that stands out specifically. It's just a nice little pattern, which maybe gives you an idea that the season this was worn is a little bit closer to the current date. Now, I think possibly some of you might be familiar with this club. Maybe because it's just part of the culture that you've been brought up with. But if not, I would be very, very happy to show you who this is. I've actually been wanting a shirt from this club for quite a while now, because it's just quite a little bit fascinating for me anyway. So there we go. I will get the mannequin as always, and I shall tell you more about it. Right then, so there is the shirt. And when it comes to the sizing, it sort of feels the same as the other ones. It's just a medium, and it just fits true to size. So if that's your size, just go for it. One thing I did notice that when I was sort of pulling it apart to obviously place it over the mannequin, the inside of the crest had sort of fused to the inside of the back, so it had to peel it off a little bit. I presume that's just from storage, so if you do buy one, you find it sort of stuck together. It pulled apart fine, it didn't pull anything off or didn't transfer anything, so it's okay, but just be aware that that may occur. But the most important thing is, who is this team? It does kind of say it on the crest there, but sometimes you can't quite make it up on the camera, and it is Türkgücü München. That's the best you're going to get from me, and that's their home shirt from 2021-2022, so it is a little bit closer to the current day than the other 2 that I've shown you. Bought from Classic Football Shirts, of course, and yes, it's £24.99 again, so that seems to be the price point for these shirts. The only thing this time is, they only have right now large in size available. So obviously this is medium, I did buy it, and they actually, I remember them having a few of the sizes. Medium have all gone, for whatever reason. They only have the larges, so if that's one you are looking to buy, then you're lucky this time it's a large. If you do mediums like me, unfortunately you are out of luck. So the club was, well, the club that this stemmed from initially was founded in 1975, but it has had quite a few different sort of iterations and names over the years. And they are based in Munich, as kind of the club name would suggest there, which of course is Germany, and specifically the Turkish sort of community sort of area of Munich, which I thought was quite an interesting little fact going on there, which is not probably too surprising, the fact that it has the Turkish flag in the crest. Another team that I have for Munich, that is not Bayern Munich. I'm going to have to get one. Probably going to be that away shirt from next season, the current season, whichever way you want to word it. That's quite fancy. I think it's going to be that one. Get the authentic there. So as I mentioned, the club has had many different names over the years: foldings, mergings, new ownerships, insolvencies, etc. You can see a pattern forming with the other two teams that we've shown so far. So the season that they've just finished, they've been playing in the 4th tier of German football, so again, quite low down in leagues, and they finished 14th out of 20, just avoiding sort of relegation there. Not the most amazing of seasons, but better than the other two teams that we've sort of seen. Last season, they finished bottom with 0 points. The club left the league due to insolvency, though clearly they didn't become too insolvent because they've been playing football this past season, so something has obviously happened between then and then, so hopefully they've managed to be able to sort of solve their issues, but I guess it could go wrong. So technically the season this shirt was released, really not one to remember there, so it's a shame, but it seems to be sort of a pattern developing. Capelli Sport is the brand again. You know what? This is the best one out of the 3 for sure. When it just comes through it, you can just tell it's just a little bit more up to date. You've got more of this sort of authentication sort of thing on there, and I love how when you sort of holographic thing, so it's not just Roma shirts that are able to sort of do that little thing. You've got this on this shirt, so that's cool. It just fits a little bit nicer. It's more lightweight. This one is definitely my favourite out of the 3. I'm going to be curious to see if there's any more that drop. I know that they did drop some other teams, but just didn't have mediums, which is a little bit of a shame. But, you know, I suppose you can't have them all. The red, it's fine. It stands out. It makes sense. Obviously, you've got the Turkish red there, and this would make sense for it to be their home shirt. But other than that, not really much else I can say. So 3 Capelli Sport shirts. That's not too bad. We'll see how it fares when we add some more. So another German team. I can't remember if Germany or Spain is my most populated section of the collection. 2 more we've added, so I guess if it wasn't, it's going to be definitely getting close to being tied or overtaken Spain. So there we go. We've had 3 relatively simple shirts. I think it's only fair in the next video that I maybe pull out something a little bit more fanciful. I have a few of those floating around, so I guess I will figure out what I want to show you, and we'll go from there. So thank you as always for watching my videos. We've had 3 wins from Classic Football shirts, in my opinion, that the fact that I actually received what I ordered. And yeah, tell me which ones you prefer. I think probably you'd go for this unless you support one of the other teams, and if that's the case, I kind of feel bad for you because it's not looking too good, is it? Thank you as always for watching my videos, and I'll see you on Friday. Goodbye.